Hey guys, welcome to the Malc's Geeky-Chat live with the Jumbo Sausage, James Johnson. And I just want to say today I'm your master chef and this is my apprentice. And when he starts cooking, we're going to see if he can cook some scallops. What is your specialty, Jumbo Sausage Johnson?
Sorry?
What is your specialty in the cooking of the kitchen?
Sausages.
Sausages? Do you like them big and fat or small and tiny?
Jumbo ones.
Like jumbo ones? Why? Because they got more juice in them, or just because they got more meat?
More meat. I like meat.
So you like a lot of meat in your mouth, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great way to start. So, anyway.
Also, I like battered sausages too.
Oh, you like battered? Ah, see? It just gets worse, guys. It gets worse.
It does indeed.
If anybody wondered what James' sexuality is, we just found out with the jumbo sausage.
Because I am the jumbo sausage.
You are. So, how are you, James?
I'm doing pretty good. I had a good day out today. At 9 o'clock this morning, Nick came and we went off to.
That's a bit late, isn't it? Should have left at 7.
No, I was still in bed.
How far away is it on the train?
Sorry?
How far away is it on the train?
Cardiff, about. Actually, I had to get 3 trains. One to Cardiff Central, then another to Queen Street in Cardiff, and then from Queen Street to Cardiff Bay.
So you went to Queen Street?
And then while in Cardiff Bay, you walk past some landmarks that you see on Torchwood.
That was funny because at one point I thought you were going to say landmines. I was like, oh no, this is one hell of a journey.
You passed some pretty good landmark buildings. It was filmed, it was in Torchwood.
Oh, nice. But how long does it take to get there?
I don't know that. No. How long would you say it takes to get to Cardiff?
Train.
Yeah, altogether.
No, it's not very long.
About an hour and a half?
Well, the journey altogether, I suppose.
Yeah, about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half to get to Cardiff?
Yeah, Cardiff Bay.
You must be right next to Wales then, where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we went in at 11, I think it was 11 something, because there's different time slots for the experience.
Oh, okay.
Like if you're already there and there's like already an experience tour going on, you've got to wait until the next time slot.
Yeah.
So I think we waited for I could be wrong in saying this, but I think we waited for the 11 slot. The 11 o'clock slot.
Well, if you left at 9 and you got there about 10:30, the 11 o'clock one, surely that's a bit tight to get on.
It's about quarter past 11.
Okay.
And then we went in there. One thing that's a bit of a downer is you can't really record in the experience part.
You can. You just take the camera in and you tell them you've not got a camera and you go, quick, you can move around.
No, that was you couldn't do that. But
Let me show you how it's done, James. Ready? Watch this. I need this say to it. Have you got a camera, sir? No. No, I don't. So, are you gonna take pictures? No. No. Okay. So, why is there a camera? Hold on. Are you sure I'm gonna take pictures, sir? No, I'm not. I'm not. Chink, 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 nope. And then when you get in there, you just go like this.
I wish I did know.
There you go.
But no, we couldn't do that. Well, I couldn't do that anyway. So we went to the museum bit afterwards that you end up at and took a lot of footage. Went on my favourite set that I always love going on when I went there. And I bet you can't guess what that one is.
Let me guess what set is the Slytherin set.
No.
Because you feel at home, don't you?
It's the David Tennant, Chris Eccleston TARDIS set.
Can I ask you a question between you and me? Why do you look a lot like the Slytherin?
The Slovene?
Yeah, why do you look just like them?
I don't know, because I've got a zip on my head.
Have you really? Because you do. The shape of the head, everything looks just like theirs. If they put glasses on, they could all go, Anti-Ball James Johnson.
Okay, then I don't think I'll unmask my alien self right now because it might terrify people on here. So.
I think it will. Plus, I'd have to get my sonic screwdriver out and scare you off. Actually, it just sounds really gay, that, didn't it? That sounded so gay.
So yes, I went there and I went in the shop afterwards and bought 3 items for £23 2p.
£23 2p.
This one included in this one, the Christmas special, which I believe you got now as well.
I went in. No, what happened was I went into Best Buy. I saw it. I picked it. I went, should I buy this? Should I buy this? I haven't got season 8 yet, but should I buy this? And I went, no, it's terrible. Now I'm probably gonna pick it up when it's really cheap.
Okay. Yeah, got a commentary on here with behind the scenes, which I always like looking at. But yeah, look forward to checking it out again. But I think I might.
Has it got a pick up Capaldi apologising for being a terrible doctor?
Maybe, I don't know.
Let's hope so. You'll have to let me know. If it does, I'll buy it.
If you bought this singly, it would have cost £12.99.
Ah, see. So you bought a 3 for a certain price, didn't you?
Yeah. Do you want to know what the other 2 are?
No. Let's leave it. Let's not look. No, seriously. Let's find out what they are. What are they? Oh, I'm glad you got that one. I've always wanted to see that.
The Infinite Quest, which was actually a cartoon that was shown on a CBBC program called Totally Doctor Who.
And how much would that have been singly?
This one singly would have been £4.99.
Okay, I was going to say that's reasonable.
Yeah. So I look forward to checking out this one because I only ever saw this one once when it was back on TV.
I remember watching it on TV ages ago.
Yeah. And the final one is another animated episode. Do you know what one it might be?
Yeah, the Iceman cometh. Oh, I see.
Dreamland.
Dreamland.
And that was £4.99 also.
Okay, so they were all. So how much was it then altogether?
Plus the carrier bag they gave us was 5p.
So technically, you paid the normal prices for them all separately.
Yeah.
Plus the carrier bag, which was 5p.
Yeah.
Why would you pay 5p for a carrier bag?
I don't know. I was honestly thinking, why would they even charge you? But
let me tell you something about shops that charge you for these now. To everybody out there who goes shopping, don't pay for a carrier bag. Just find them in the street on the floor and pick them up. Go to the stores and say to them, I'm not paying for your shitty bags because I've got some integrity. I'm not going to pay a penny. I'm not going to pay 2 penny. I'm not going to pay 5 penny. Or in CX, I'm not going to pay 20p for a holder bag. So please, give it to us for free because we're buying from you. It's ways of getting more money. These companies are scum.
20p, really? Is that how much CX charges for a carrier bag?
I don't know now, but they used to. In America they don't, but they used to in England. When I went to the Barking one, they used to charge you 20p for a bag because they've got barcodes on them. You know, not barcodes, they've got UPC codes.
Bag because you're buying from their stores. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so you should get the bag for fucking free.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, all my bags are gone. All my bags. I was going to get one from down here, but it's gone.
What's probably the best thing to do is take a bag with you if you buy anything, put your stuff in it then.
That's what I do. I take a bag with me and they go, do you want a bag? I go, nah, I've got the bag right here. And then I'd walk out the store going like this with my older bag on my back going, that's how you leave the store.
Yeah.
If you're not with your wife. If you're with your wife, then you end up getting hit round the head.
Hmm. But the other night I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula as well. Really enjoyed that.
Ah, yeah. You know, I've seen that, but not in years.
Yeah.
And you bought another Blu-ray, didn't you? You bought The Woman in Black.
No,
No, you bought. Let me guess. You bought ATM.
no,
Oh, let me guess what else you bought. Let's see. You bought any of the Insidious films on Blu-ray.
no. I bought a DVD called True Horror with Anthony Head.
Why in all that is holy did you buy a DVD when you're moving to Blu-ray?
Because that's not on Blu-ray.
But it will be by the time you've got everything else you've got on DVD, on Blu-ray from DVD. Tell me you're going to get Insidious 1 and 2 on Blu-ray and get rid of those horrible DVDs.
I probably will do.
Let me tell you something about Insidious, James. As much as I hate the film, it looks great on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'll have to check him out on that then.
Alright, well, so you got... Let me get this right. So you got... Bram Stoker's Dracula. Was it in the golden slipcase?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a nice slipcase. It's better than the original release, in my view. You need to get Boys in the Hood. That's in the same collection.
Yeah, it's number 15 in that collection.
That's
I think
both. Taxi
now
Driver.
now you've got one in that collection, you have to continue collecting them all.
Well, you know what? I'd love you to watch Taxi Driver and Boys in the Hood. My mind would be blown if you watched them.
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood is like a hood gang thing, and Taxi Driver is a Robert De Niro film, which is incredible with Jodie Foster in. I love how Harvey Keitel's in that movie. It's like some sort of pimp. I like that. I think it's a Martin Scorsese film as well, I think.
Actually, when I added this up to my basket on Amazon, it came up with some, the recommendations of movies, and the other gold case ones were in there, like Taxi Driver and I think the other one you mentioned,
That's Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Stand By Me. That's what you need. Stand By Me. You'd love that film.
Yeah.
It's got Corey Feldman in it.
Right.
Tell me you've seen that film. Tell me you've seen Stand By Me. If you've seen The Goonies, you've seen Stand By Me, surely.
Vaguely, I think I know it.
Yeah. I love that film. That's the film you definitely need in your collection on Blu-ray.
Have you got it?
Yeah. Stand By Me is one of the greatest films in teen history. I think it's even got Kiefer Sutherland in it.
Right, two actors from The Lost Boys.
Yeah, there you go. You say so. You need to buy it because if you like some of them in, you buy the film with them in as well. And I think it's got who else is in it? There's someone else in it on that.
If there's well-known actors in any movie, I definitely go, yeah. You know the movie I saw with you a little while ago on Skype, that one you got on the Shout Factory, the DVD and the Blu-ray.
You mean Backdoor Bitches? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Graduation Day. That's on Blu-ray here now.
Graduation Day is from 88 Films, if I believe.
That's the one.
Yeah, you need to buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a film that I want us to watch called Backwoods Bitches, where women get killed.
Okay.
And they end up fighting back. I don't think it's called that in England. I don't know if it's called that in America. It might be called something different. It's a Swedish film.
Alright.
But yeah, you need to get Graduation Day.
I only knew about it because I saw YouTube earlier. I don't know if you're subscribed to him, but it's Wolf. I don't know his name.
Dwarf Productions.
Oh, see, I forgot his name. But he showed off it, and Another one's in that series from 88 films as well. It seems like they're releasing some pretty good horror
That's
films.
right.
Sorry?
Stage Fright wasn't from 88 films. Who was it, James? Who was this guy? You never remember his name, so you can give him a little shout out.
Okay, I'll
You can't look on the laptop either. You've got to guess. Quick. 10, 9, 7. Come on.
Wolfman Got Knives.
Wolfman got gonads. Okay. What is it with these movie people and having weird names? Wolfman got gonads. Well, I'm glad you saw the video on there because you know you're nearby. I told you that at the time we watched it, but it was available on there for Vinegar Syndrome was coming out over there from 88 Films anyway.
Is 88 Films a good company to buy from?
They're not bad. They're releasing My American Ninja films and they're releasing some Gallios. In case people don't know, and you're in England, buy Spasmo and Bloodstained Shadow. I've got Bloodstained Shadow right here actually. Spasmo is a rare deleted DVD Region 1 from I think a Shriek Show over here. I paid $50 for it and now it's coming out on Blu-ray in England instead of over here. And it's going to be about, what, 14 quid?
Is it going to be like a weekend release?
I will be owning both of them on Blu-ray. Spasmo was directed by Umberto Lenzi, and it's a very interesting movie. That is from the Monster Squad movie.
That is from the Monster Squad movie. Yeah, that is from the Monster Squad.
Actually, what I think about this, YouTube.
Paul Maldridge.
No, don't try and say his name. You might. I can say it right. Ready to say it? Oh, here we go. Hey guys, how you both doing? I can't believe shops charge for bags either. That's some cash. Last Avenger says, hello gents. Hello Last Avenger, how you doing? James, have you watched the Subspecies movies? They're crappy vampire films.
I've seen them. I think I've only seen one of them, but
It's free, I think.
I haven't seen any of the other ones now.
Here's something for you, James. I think if I'm correct, I think they're Region 3 in America, and you can buy the box set of all 3 Blu-rays for like $8.
All right.
Yeah, or $12. So you could get all for like 6-7 quid. So you might want to think about that.
Is there only 3 of the movies? Is there only 3
I
out?
think there's only 3. There could be 3 released.
I believe it was the last one I may have saw.
Well, then you better watch the first 2 then, don't you?
Yeah.
You vampire lover, you.
I think it was called The Bloodstone.
Yeah, I think isn't that the second one? Let me have a look. Subspecies. Subspecies, Wikipedia. Let's have a look. Let's see what it says about the movies. Come on. Come on. Okay. It says this when it pops up. It says this. It says in biological classification, subspecies is either taxonomic rank. No, this is about animals. Fucking hell. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I make myself look stupid?
I didn't mean that sounded like a movie just then.
Oh, wow. I was just like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Alright, subspecies.
There's some pretty nice editions out of those films.
Not really. They're cheap. They're cheap rubbish. Full Moon Pictures, I think, released them. Originally. Oh no, there's 4. There's a subspecies 4 called Bloodstone. Bloodstone was number 2.
Okay. I think I just saw it on TV or something, and I just saw it and didn't even know what sequel it was.
Look at the covers, they look terrible. You need to get Castle Freak.
Is that a vampire movie?
I ain't got a clue. Just know it looks shit. Well, you might want it on Blu-ray. No, let's see. You need to get the rest of the Puppet Masters on Blu-ray,
Hmm.
you know, because they're classic. But yeah, go for the Subspacious. You can get
How
for like
many
6 quid.
how many Puppet Master movies are there now altogether? Just to
I think there's like 12.
oh dear, okay.
But I think there's 5 on Blu-ray, which is 1, 2, 3, 9 and 10, I think. Axis of Evil, Axis of Rising are both on Blu-ray, and then you got Puppet Master 1, Tyler's Revenge, and 2.
I bet there's some out of these sequels that you totally don't recommend.
I don't. I don't recommend half of them.
No.
5, 6, 4 bored me shitless. Legacy is all. I think Legacy is the one where it does all the uh, repeated stuff from the past films. Retro isn't so bad, even though it's not that great. Axis of Evil is one of the worst ones I've ever seen. Axis Rising pulls it back a little bit. But
Didn't
it's
you start in Blu-ray collection? I might get the Leprechaun movies on it.
what on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Region A locked.
Oh, is it? There's not a UK one,
And it's not a UK one yet, not that I know of anyone.
right?
It's a shame, isn't it? You like looking at Leprechaun going, hey, look, it's my little brother, Warwick Davis. I used to do that as a kid, you know. I used to go, look, that's my brother, Warwick Davis, over there.
I've never ever seen a Leprechaun movie apart from just the clip on that DVD I got, counting down horror movies that I showed you once on Skype.
This is what always amazes me. Call yourself a horror fan, yet you ain't seen the Leprechaun.
But I really want to, just haven't done so yet.
That'd be like me saying I'm a Gordon Ramsay fan and going, oh, but I don't own any of the Hell's Kitchens and bloody Kitchen Nightmares DVDs.
You like Kitchen Nightmares as well?
Yeah, I do. I'm a big Kitchen Nightmares. I love Gordon Ramsay. I love the way he puts people down.
How about Gordon Hotel Hell?
I've never seen it. I want to, though.
I don't know if he does it like in America or England.
I think he, it's not around anymore, is it?
No, I don't think it's.
So I don't think he does them anymore, but I know I haven't seen them. I want to see them, though, if I get the chance.
Yeah.
So, James, you haven't seen the Leprechaun series?
No, I'm so ashamed to say that.
Haven't seen these movies.
Oh, that's a lovely looking box.
And she like that, didn't you? For that.
Ooh, look at that.
Origins is in it, which shouldn't fucking be in it because it's a pile of shit.
That means
what my favourite Leprechaun movie is? Back in the Hood with Ice-T. A friend indeed is a friend with weird. Not, who's there? Snap, Goldfinger. I love that.
So the last one haven't got Walt Davis in though, is that right?
It's got Hornswoggle in it from WWE. It's horrible and crap, and it shouldn't even be called a Leprechaun movie.
What should it be called in your own word?
It should be called Trashy Dwarf running around pretending to be a leprechaun and insulting every whatever. I don't know. What do you call somebody who should that? Because a dwarf's offensive, isn't it? Little person, I think they call themselves. I think. If anybody knows, let me know because I know the words are offensive. You know, because you don't want to say midget because that's terrible. That's really rude. I remember watching Life's Too Short, and I think they said little people, but I think that's a bit rude and old. I don't know. A short person, and whatever. Before I put myself into getting myself kicked off of YouTube for rudeness, but you know what, mate? I think it's horrible.
I wouldn't know what the right term is to say.
What would you think the right term might be, though? I might just call them little Johnsons. There you go. Because you're quite short, yeah.
Kevin Rivers says, hello, I from... What's that say?
Let me have a look.
Ikudo.
Oh, hello. I'm from Ecuador. Oh, nice. Hello.
Hello.
Hello over there, Kevin. Rivera. Nice to meet you. If you got any questions, please ask. Or is that Ecuador? I don't know. I say names wrong. Excuse me. Anyway, it's great to see you. Oh, Ecuador.
That sounds more like it, yeah.
That's Ecuador. I knew it'd take me a while, but I figured it out in the end.
Where is that, I wonder?
Oh, that's in. I've got no idea. Did either of you used to watch a show tonight? It's called Spin City with Michael J. Fox.
Spin City?
Yeah.
That title sounds so familiar, but I don't really know.
For me, it was one of those shows that was on TV, and I used to watch clips of it, but I never fully watched the show. But I've always wanted to go back and watch it because I like Michael J. Fox, and I've seen the DVDs out. I've been wanting to pick it up, just never got round to it because I've not found them at the right price. But it's one of those shows I do want to check out and watch properly. Because I remember bits of it, like I said, but I don't remember it as in, like, I couldn't tell you the characters' names, I couldn't tell you the stories, I could just tell you I watched bits of it. Like when you watch bits of a film and you don't know what the film was, but you remember certain parts.
What's my next pickup going to be, I wonder?
A male sex toy. That vampire fleshlight you've been going on about.
Sorry?
You're going on about you're going to buy that vampire fleshlight.
Vampire Flashlight?
Fleshlight, remember? You kept telling me about the one with the teeth and that you were going to get. So, oh shit. I just said it was all live, weren't we? We're not supposed to talk about that. Everybody forget I mentioned that. I know what your next pickup's going to be. I know it's going to be.
What is it?
It's going to be Vampire Daylight Massacre 23.
No,
Looking on his list. It's going to look on his list, everybody.
no, I haven't got it open. It's going to be, I think, either Never Ending Story, the special edition, Teen Wolf, the movie. They got like a preview of the Teen Wolf TV show.
Nice.
Or I want to get an animation version of Supernatural.
Oh, okay. We've got a question. Where are you from?
Me?
Yeah. Where are we from?
I'm from Bristol in the UK or England.
I'm from Jamaica. And I grew up in England, and then I moved to Germany for a couple of years, and then I lived in Ecuador for 10 minutes, and then I moved to Switzerland, and now I live in America.
America.
I can send a greeting in your language. Oh, nice. That's nice to know, but Equiquil or whatever that was can do it. Gaquil? Guayaquil. Oh well. Hey.
Sorry, before we move into America, have you ever been abroad to any other countries?
Oh, May?
Hmm.
Yeah, 12.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to France?
Yeah. Constantly. I go there every day. No, I only lived in England. I basically lived in England my life, was a quiet, simple man who did nothing but cry all day in their pillow.
I recommend the next time you go to England, go to Bristol. It's a brilliant place.
Yeah, I want to go to Bristol to kick the shit out of somebody. You know, I want to be my hooligan self and just grab hold of them and make a video going, "You like it now, everybody? This guy's basically getting smashed in by a real man." And then I want to pop down, and I want to pop down to Plymouth and Portsmouth and everywhere else. Just beat everybody up on YouTube. Not beat Tash up because she's a woman, but beat someone up she knows, just to make it even, you know. Just keep punching everybody out. Go, yeah! And then at the end of it, I want to jump up in the air like, yeah! Like this, like I achieved something.
What, and it?
No, I want to go down Bristol. Next time I'm in England, we'll go down Bristol. I want to meet this weird, creepy little fucker, right, who calls himself a horror fan, right? And I want to take him in to see Yags, right? And I want to smack him over the head with a whole load of horror movies. Get him up to the counter.
And actually bury him underneath them all.
Yes. Bury him under them all, right? Get him up to the counter, right? Say to these people, guys, can you tie him up and fire him in the back and put all these horror movies on, please? I'll give you £2,000 so that you can fucking get some Nigerian horror movies. Right, leave you in the shop, go party down the road for like a few days, come back, and you'll be like Mr. Knowledgeable.
There's a movie you recommended a while ago, and it's not even been on DVD nor Blu-ray. And I really wish it was now because it sounds so good.
What is it?
I can't remember what it's called. There's some killer in a school, I think you said it was once.
Oh, there we go. Jose. Malcolm, what did you think of the older 1886? Thanks, Jose, for asking me this question. As some people may know, I've played it, and so has Jose. I hope he doesn't mind me calling him Jose. I actually like calling him that. The older, I bought it from GameStop? Yeah, I bought it from GameStop. Yeah, I bought it from GameStop. I bought it home, put it in the play. I was like, I'll play it. Then I'd play with Tash, so I ended up playing the next day. Put it in. Okay, it seems interesting. This intro takes about 15 minutes to get us in the game. Not bad. I'm used to it from Metal Gear Solid, right? Finally get moving. Then there's another cutscene. Get moving again. Another cutscene. Oh, what? This cutscene's going past 2 chapters. Another cutscene. Let's get some more action in. The problem with the game is it's beautiful graphically. It reminds me a lot of run and gun shooters where you gun one place and you run the next area and gun again. It reminds me of that, except with loads of cutscenes instead of just moving forward in an arcade style. And even though the characters look so amazing, they look so real, and even the eye movements on the characters when they go like this, it's so realistic. But the problem with the game itself is it's missing so much. Alright, what I mean by this is, when you play Metal Gear Solid, people complain about the cutscenes, but you feel like you're achieving a lot by the end you finish the game. With the older, you don't feel like you did. And then when it gets to the ending, you feel like the ending's open for a sequel. And the problem with that is this game was lackluster, which means next time a lot of people won't buy the game because they will go, oh, it's going to be all cutscenes again, and I don't really want that in the game because it's really bad. I mean, there was more complaints about the game on the first day than I think I've seen ages with other games. I mean, of this standard of quality. So overall, I'd say the game made a great main character that I think should have been fleshed out a bit more. Some interesting side characters which should have been used slightly more and less cutscene-y. I did like the whole mentor thing, you know, and revenge stuff. I did like that. But overall, I felt the story was like Hastings. I think his name's Hastings. Lord Hastings. Yeah, what's going to happen there? You know, it felt like when you watch the first Lord of the Rings, when you're waiting for the second one to come out to see what's going to happen next. That's what it felt like. And I don't like that because it's like, it's not going to come out, is it, in a year or two? But I do feel like the Order could be the new Assassin's Creed in the fact that it could keep going. And the Order is interesting. How do you become a knight? How does this happen? What's going to happen between these characters? they could change different years, because they do say in the game that it has gone on for generations. So that would be interesting, you know. The whole Lycan thing, I felt the Lycan fights were a bit crap in the fact that they run at you, claw you, run away. I felt like they should have had some time battles there like they did earlier on in the hospital. I felt like that would have been better. But, you know, overall, the game's all right. I'd give it a 5 out of 10 because I think it had a lot of potential. I think a lot of it was wasted. And I feel like it could have been a lot better, and it probably will be in the future when they do the second one, hopefully. I hope that answered your question. And thanks for asking.
Is that a loot crate behind you?
Is that what?
A loot crate.
It is a loot. I'll got my loot crate, throw it in the bin.
I can see it.
No, it's a different one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'll keep the boxes.
Alright. What happened? What was in this month's then? Did you like what was in it or not?
I opened it on the Movie Magic Gaming Guru.
Okay.
Anyone who saw that would know I thought the thing was a big pile of crap. Threw everything in the bin, except for this book. Except for this. I kept this.
Yeah.
Do you know, I started reading this and I was like, why did I keep this book? Let me read a tiny bit from it, ready? I closed my file on Morrow and checked my email. The system informed me that I'd received over 2 million new unsolicited messages. They were automatically filed in a separate folder so I could sort through them. Later on, only 2 new messages were left in my inbox from people on my authorised contact list. Does that sound interesting? Let's read the last line of the book. Ready? The last sentence. These people have all entertained and enlightened me, and I hope that, like Halliday's Hunt, this book will inspire others to seek out their creations. Rubbish.
Yeah. What about the horror block? Are you still with that?
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine to come. I've cancelled both of them.
Right.
Both I don't like them anymore. I cry when I think about them.
Yeah.
What's this? London is one country beautiful. Nice. Please send me greetings are live for my phone. Okay. Greetings are live for your phone. With me, beat his phone, didn't he? Hi, phone. How are you? Are you new or are you old? It's nice to meet you.
There was a question you asked me to bring up again today on the Monday Google about my gameplay. What do you think on it? Be honest.
Thanks, Malc. I feel the same way about the game. You're welcome, Hussein. Great to know that you feel the same way. I like knowing other people's opinions as well. What's that?
My gameplay of Grim Fandango.
Oh, dear. Before people say, Mel, you're really harsh, I have to do this because I have to be honest because I've been giving James some advice on these live gameplay stuff. So I'm not being harsh, I'm just being honest, and James knows that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, it sucked. And it was crap, and it was rubbish, and you could have done so much better. Second of all, what were you doing in the corner? Because this is what you were doing. Let me show you. You're going like this. Nobody wants to see you trying to kiss the camera for like.
I was laughing though, and the bit when he wanted to jump into the cat litter thing.
Yeah, but there was things in that game you could have done that made it better, and if you'd done them in the corner screen. Every time you do a Grim Fandango gameplay, it makes me want to buy the game on the PC so I can do my own one just to go, look, this is how you do it. Right? And I don't even want to play the game. And I'm like, I want to buy this game because I'm infuriated with this bald-headed man, right, who looks like a penis, who makes me want to buy a bad game so that I can do one of these playthrough things, which I really shouldn't do, even though I think I'd be quite good at them. Right?
Okay, then if I'll take your advice when you do it, and then I'll learn from when you do yours.
All right, then I'll get the game and I'll do a playthrough and I'll show you how it's done. and then you can say from me how you do it.
Yeah.
All right. You don't sit there going, what was this about? What was this about?
Okay, like I went go money in some of it, and
Yeah, all the bits I was all like every 29 minutes. And what was this about? I was like, what the fuck? What's he doing?
What was I
You were going like this at one point. I was like, but I told you did start the thing off by going like this. It's my stupid day reviews.
I like how you do my eyes. That's great.
Easily, you look at it. I'm great. But I look at Pelt. If I watch, it's a good example for you. If I watch a lot of Gareth, right, my hands go like this constantly in my videos. If you watch my videos after I've done a Gareth video, you'll see I go like this a lot. It's because when I watch people and stuff, I get the mannerisms down. Do you know?
Yeah.
Cheer up, sleepy blue. Oh, what can you do? Sing, daydream, believe in.
You're a Beethoven fan.
What's that?
You like Beethoven music?
I do. And I like Mozart. I like real music, you know, where you can put on, you can lean back, and you can go like this.
And I like Kylie Minogue and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I told you, because you're gay.
No.
You're listening to Kylie Minogue in a thong, right? Because you do walk around in a thong, didn't you? Naked. Oh, come on, I've seen you. Right?
No.
Not in the thong bit, but naked, right? Walking around, right? When I say naked, I mean topless, guys. I don't mean, because that would be creepy, right? And you dress up like Michael Jackson. I told you, gay people, most of the time, they love Kylie and they dress like Michael Jackson.
And what about, I also like the Doctor Who soundtrack. Lost Boys, Angel, and Buffy.
What's this? Kevin Rivera is my name. Okay, so you think you're from bloody Breaking Bad. Say my name, alright. Kevin Rivera. Alright.
How would you say my name if I was incapitulating?
Alright, if you're listening to this, I'd say this, ready? Come shape like a head! He loves that.
Oh dear.
If I was going to say your name, I would say James Johnson.
Yeah.
But if it was in capitals, I'd go, James Johnson!
Because I'm the Johnson.
Oh, why does my throat always hurt when I do that? You like the Lost Boys soundtrack. Do you like the Dirty Dancing soundtrack?
No.
And I owe it all to you. You
Oh,
like
that
it?
was it.
You like that one?
Hmm?
What about Ghost?
I've not seen it.
Don't tell people this. I'm a big fan of romantic movies. Yeah.
Like, what ones?
Ghost.
Oh, is that a romantic movie?
Oh no. No, it's just, you know, it's one of those movies where man is in love with a woman, he dies, she mopes. There's a great bit of Unchained Melody being played when he's rubbing that, I can't remember what that stuff's called, but they're doing it on that plate thing and it's kind of romantic. It's a nice film. It's a very awesome film. I don't want to get into it too much because people might not have seen it, even though that would be very weird.
I was getting confused with, like, romantic movies and chick flicks.
Aren't they the same thing?
I don't know, I think so.
Chick flicks are the same thing, surely.
Do you like movies like Bridget Jones, then?
I do. Bridget Jones Dies, one of my favourite comedy movies of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching it. I remember watching it for the first time, and this has got a killer soundtrack. And I love Colin Firth. I like Hugh Grant, and I like Renee Zellweger.
I didn't realize this, but not Hugh Grant. Is it Hugh Grant?
Yeah, Hugh Grant likes dogging, doesn't he?
He was also in that Dracula movie.
What, Bram Stoker?
Yeah.
Was he? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Didn't know that.
He was
Wow.
in Doctor Who as well.
He was in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So then he was in Doctor Who. Hey. You know what?
There's gonna be at the end of my my Who visit video. I look in the shop at the end, and there's this big long row of classic Who on DVD.
And tell me you didn't buy one.
Yes, right.
So you show it off in your video like a teasing piece of shit. Right? So you're teasing everybody. Right? Going, oh look, there's all these classic Doctor Who's. Will I buy one? Right? And then you come home and you go, no, I bought these.
No, I show off what I show off, and then on the next bit, I'm back to eat my dinner. Then I show off what I'm about to show what I bought. Mystery. Will it be old? Will it be new? It ends up to be what I bought.
Oh, will it be old? Will it be no? Yeah, anybody who knows you will know it's no.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's the part of the mystery.
okay, Jimbo. Okay.
Let's see if this is quite viewable.
Here we go. We're going to get an exclusively on my channel. We're getting an exclusive of the Doctor Who experience.
Hello, guys!
Oh dear.
It's a very funny morning. I am back, but it's not necessarily
It's
a
always
happy
high. It's already high as a kite.
I am going back to my third visit at the Doctor Who experience with Peter Capaldi, where he is.
Hold on, Peter Capaldi was going with you. I thought it was Nick.
Still new. So, that's going to be today on the DVD reviews.
Spin City, these seasons never drop in price. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll buy a season then, just for the sake of it, to give it a proper go. James, did you buy ATM on that 2 for 10?
No.
No, he didn't. He bought Bram Stoker's Dracula and Anthony Gibbs' Head movie. Or something. What's it called?
Oh, shall I show you them?
Yeah, go on then.
Make sure that's off. Okay.
So you
Bear
said in that
with
video,
guys, I'll show you.
you said in that video you were going to the experience with Peter Capaldi. So where was it? Was he in the back seat?
No, Nick was there.
So Nick, Peter Capaldi, guys. The horror. What's that?
True horror with Anthony Head, vampires.
Oh, that looks terrible. That's a bloody documentary thing.
Yeah, it is.
How long is it? I bet it's like 60 minutes.
It is exactly 47 minutes.
Oh.
And then the Blu-ray, here he is.
Yeah, I like that cover.
Bram Stoker's Dracula, and it was still 2 for 10. It still came at £10. There's the back with some pretty cool extras, and it comes in a really cool slipcase.
Why they're still getting the slipcases away? Because they did that years and years ago.
And it's all embossed. It's lovely jubbly. Ooh.
Yeah, now you need to get a taxi driver.
Yeah, and this number is number 15. I don't know if you can see it there very well, but number 15 on the side.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know what number 1 is, but that is the 2 for 10 I bought. One DVD and one Blu-ray.
I'm just glad you didn't buy ATM because that was a pile of crap.
I might still get it one day. I am back.
I can't believe you didn't buy Woman in Black or something, or that. I just can't believe you bought a
I might
47-minute
get
documentary.
that when the second one's out and get like a double bill.
I'll never guess. You're hoping that there's a double bill still book.
Maybe.
Still books are a waste of money.
I love them. I think they're like unique and special.
They are and they're not. You know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. As much as I think some still books are really nice, I think they're a waste of money if you can get the things cheaper. Like, you can get both the X-Files movies for 10 quid together, if you can, alright? Why would you pay more for it, like 20 quid, for the still book?
Because I'm a collector of them and I still like to collect them.
Oh, I understand
Even
you're a collector of still books. I mean, I understand it. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying it's my personal view, you know?
Yeah.
As somebody who had like 400, 300 at one point, you know, I just found myself struggling to watch them or even open them because I knew that they were collector's items. So I don't like that, you know. I like being able to just open them. Plus, I don't like having to secure them, make sure they're safe. You know, if I want to put them in a cupboard, I've got to be careful if I don't knock them all down. You know, so I don't like that.
So you like that Dracula one? I think it's region B locked. Actually, I'm not
What's
too
that?
sure. That Dracula one, is that region B locked?
I think so. It might not be.
Can you play? Sorry.
I've got Bram Stoker's Dracula on Blu-ray from, I think it's Sony. If it's Sony, I think it's Region 3.
Yeah, it is a Sony movie.
Then I think it's Region 3.
Yeah.
I think.
Matt, look at that lemon thing.
Aye.
That tyre.
Have somebody come up, Jim.
Okay.
Hey Mumsy, how you doing? How's your foot?
Matt,
Well,
Mark's saying, how's your foot?
hurts them.
Ah,
I told him, did you?
Yeah, I'm looking after her.
that's good. Have you two been watching Ernest together?
Yeah, Mum likes Ernest. We've been watching Ernest Goes to Jail.
I thought
Next
so.
one, yeah. Next, oh yeah, I've also done my first collection overview part video.
What's it of?
It's on miscellaneous at the moment.
Oh,
Mixture of
Miss
horror.
Days.
Yeah, mixture of horror, comedy. No, not comedy. Mixture of horror, like different horror, like werewolf, vampires.
You know, you could easily just do one overview video.
Yeah, I went too long though because of my it together for it to upload.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, it would be easier for you in one video, surely.
Yeah, but probably get a bit.
I think you just like putting a whole load of different videos up.
I actually like cutting them in half anyway. If I did that, I'd probably still like, cut them in half.
Okay.
Plus,
I've got to do my next. James, how many still books do you have?
I have 13 DVD, oh no, about 14 DVD steelbooks. That's including the Will Ghostbusters Complete Collection. And I have 2 Blu-ray steelbooks, which is the the Ghostbusters movies.
And the next one's going to be the X-Files one, right?
Yeah.
But what are you going to do if they release the third X-Files movie? That'll be an incomplete set.
I don't mind incomplete. A lot of my movies upstairs are incomplete.
But what happened about the other one? What about being OCD?
It doesn't work with movies.
That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like I don't mix up my Blu-rays with my DVD collection. I got a separate shelf for Blu-ray only.
That's how I.
Alright.
I have all my shelves separate. Blu-rays, DVDs. I have a shelf just for what Donna's watched.
Yeah.
So that she doesn't, so I can watch them that, so I can take away. You know. Cass says, Cass says, Cass says Malcolm's very handsome today. Well, thank you, Cass. And Taxi Driver is a great film, James. She never says handsome, I just added that there. Glad you listened to Malcolm X and didn't get ATM. Yes, it's about time he started listening, and now he's finally getting there. It's good.
Yeah, but I'm really intrigued into watching it.
Don't watch it. Alright? It's awful. Alright? Don't do it. You do it. I'll be pissed. And when I'm pissed, we know how I get because I'm like this. If you want to get it. Just don't get it now. Get it in a few months after you've got good stuff.
Well, what's the
I
first
can tell
thing?
you. What's that?
What do you recommend I should get next then?
Graduation Day.
Okay. I was actually thinking about getting that one next.
I recommend you, boy. Alright. Graduation Day.
Yeah.
Splatter University. Or is it Slaughter University? It's Splatter. I suggest Spasmo. Taxi Driver. No, I've got to try and stick to horror because you won't watch anything that isn't horror.
I never heard of Spasmo before.
Spasmo is a film I talked about earlier about it being a Gallia.
Alright.
Night Train Murders you should watch. It's basically Last House on the Left on the trains.
Yeah.
You should watch that. It's actually quite brutal. There's a bit when they shove this thing up a woman's, you know what? You don't see it, but it's implied. It's quite an interesting scene, but it's very disturbing, you know? I like that. I like disturbing scenes in movies. I like films that make me think, films that hit me, you know? But not easy on the eye, but make afterwards they affect you for a while. Like House on the Edge of the Park. That's another film you should watch.
Is there a lot of movies like that that's disturbing, but you're still watching them?
There is. There's a lot of films that people think. These are films that people need to watch. As a film fan, you should watch films that make you think and films that think. Kruger from Last House on the Left is in House on the Edge of the Park. It's on Shameless DVD in England. You can probably buy it for £5.
Okay. House at the End of the Park?
House on the Edge of the Park.
Alright, can I got a house at the end of the street?
House on the Edge of the Park. And Last House on the Beach. They're two films you should watch. One's got Ray Lovelock in it, and one's got David Hess.
Alright.
In Last House on the Beach, I think it's called, the house at the end of the beach, or whatever it's called. There's a bloke who puts on women's makeup because they all were nuns. Like there's a main nun played by what's her name? She's in Flavia the Heretic and the Lizard.
Mm-hmm.
The woman in lizard skin. That's it. She's in that. Can't remember her name right now. I know it. I just can't remember it. Anybody who knows, put in the comment section, please. So she's in that. She's like a nun, and they're all like young nuns, kind of thingy. And these guys turn up, and Ray Lovelock seems like the nicer one. There's one who puts makeup on and rapes them. And there's a bit where he, again, just like Night Train Murders, he shoves this big stick and it kills one of the girls. Well, the main nun, I can never get her name. I can never remember her name. She goes on revenge. It's a really good movie. I like them. Another one is, I think it's Terror Express, where these people on the train. That's quite an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
They're all movies you should check out, but you probably won't because they probably don't really interest you that much. But they're movies you should. You know, especially on the House on the Edge of the Park.
Are they on Blu-ray?
House on the Edge of the Park isn't. House on the Beach isn't. No, there ain't. But you can get them anyway.
Do you think every film now should be on Blu-ray?
I think most of them should be, but they're not. You know, which is always disappointing. What's this? 16 steelbooks, hardcore steelbook collector right there.
Thank you.
Dear.
You took that, was it Last Avenger?
That was Last Avenger, yeah. James, is there a vampire film you hated? Malcolm, is there a martial arts film you hated? Okay, you can go first for your vampire film.
I think not Nosferatu, the 1922 movie, but the later one, Nosferatu the Vampire,
1979, isn't it?
the one with Klaus Kinski. I think that's the name.
Yeah. Is it Klaus or is it Klaus? I always call him Klaus.
I think it's Klaus.
Either way. Klaus,
Wait.
Klaus.
I like the movie, but there's certain parts of it that I find boring.
You know what? I haven't seen it yet. I own it. I own the Shadow feature. I've never watched it.
Yeah, there's two versions as well. There's the German version and there's the English version, like dubbed in English, I believe. And
Yeah.
the English one is slightly shorter than the German one.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
For me, martial arts films wise, it'd probably have to be Drunken Monkey. For some reason,
I've always wanted to see a Drunken Monkey.
always want to see a Drunken Monkey. It's possible. If you have one and you give it beer, it goes. Ooh.
Oh yeah, guess what you would say? I saw your mate George.
Someone mate George. What, George's Jungle?
No, the dog.
George the dog, get down from that tree.
Because I went to Nick's house for a little bit afterwards.
Most disappointing. Drunken Monkey. Probably, you know what? American wise, Ninja 3 The Domination. I've always thought that was a big pile of turd. I like Revenge of the Ninja. I like Enter the Ninja, but I've never liked Ninja 3 Domination. And I've never liked American Ninja 3 or 5 either. They're probably the most disappointing American wise. You know. Asian wise, Drunken Monkey and Descendants of Wing Chun. I hate that movie. That movie bores me shitless. Yeah. What's this?
good about it?
It's just crap. It just takes forever to get going, and you just don't care about the characters at all. You know, I just found them.
Are there any newcomer actors that you've recently liked, or
Up and comers.
newcomers like recently acted in movies, like new actors?
There's this new guy on the block called Johnny Depp. He's quite new on the scene. He's all right, I guess. He ain't been in that many movies. No, I don't know. You know, I want to check out the film Whiplash. But I can't name new actors or people at the minute because I don't really focus on them, to be honest. I've never focused on the film. I focus on the movie more.
I don't know if it's the second season, but Gotham's coming back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it coming back for a second season?
I believe it's the second season.
I'm waiting for them to release it on Blu-ray so I can watch it.
Yeah.
We've got a question here.
I thought they would have had season 1 out now.
I would have thought it would have been out by now because I want to watch it. I Spit on Your Grave or Last House on the Left, which is more disturbing? That's Last Avenger.
I Spit on Your Grave or Last House on the Left. If you're talking about the Last Avenger, not Last Avenger. If you're
The
talking
Last
about
Avenger is the most disturbing, obviously. Yeah.
if you're talking about the Last House on the Left, the one done by Wes Craven. Is that Wes Craven?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. And the remake, I haven't seen because I keep thinking the movie that I have seen, and that's House at the End of the Street, so I haven't seen the one yet you're mentioning. And the other one, I still haven't seen it.
You ain't seen any of those movies?
No. I'm so sorry to disappoint you and all the viewers.
I watched I Spit on Your Grave when I was like 12.
I know there's a second one now as well.
And Last House on the Left, I watched on, I think it was on TV, cut. My mum used to sit me up late so I could watch these movies.
Why do they always cut movies for TV viewing?
Because different audiences watch it. You're not. Most people stay up after shed time, and that's why. There's a bit in Scarface where it goes, "I want to fuck you like I want to fuck you," and there's like a chicken. In the movie, it's played on TV with, "I want to pluck you like a chicken." You know. All right, I'll answer this question for your last Avenger, old buddy, old pal. And okay, so first of all. Last House on the Left, I'm not going to count the remake. No, we stay with the original 70s, right? So Last House on the Left by Wes Craven, it's a very dark and it's a very early film of what kind of made films like we have now about rape, revenge and stuff like that. Like I said, Night Train Murders, it was inspired by that film. So I find it quite disturbing, but I can't be honest, it's not as disturbing as it used to be. David Hess's performance in it is incredible. The parents are, and I think it's got a real great soundtrack. For a film that didn't cost a lot to make, it's very creepy and it just shows what filmmaking could be in the future. You know. So, and plus that song, The Road That Leads to Nowhere, you know. I love that song.
So do I.
What's that?
I like that song.
How do you like it if you haven't seen the film?
I thought it was just a general song that was in other movies, because the song with the same name is in the end of Little Monsters.
It's in Little Monsters. Is that a kids' film?
Yeah.
So, The Road That Leads to Nowhere from Last House on the Left from 1970s is in Little Monsters, which is a kids' film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it might not be the same song, but it's similar.
Okay. Well, and then we got so let's see the scenes in. I've got to be honest. I don't find the rape scenes and that in Last House on the Left to actually be as bothersome as in I Spit on Your Grave. In there is 4 guys tormenting a woman and raping her multiple times. Now the rape scene for its time was really gripping and very scary, and you didn't want to look. You had to look away. Nowadays you can sit there and go, yeah, you can tell they're not doing anything. But I find the most creepiest thing about I Spit on Your Grave is the bit where she cuts the guy's penis off and she locks him in the bathroom and he's bleeding to death. Nah, that scares me senseless. I hate that. The idea of losing my PP, not being able to use it. You know, that's one of the most disturbing things that a man will ever watch. Now, the film itself, I find to be, again, it's very of its time. Very slow starting, but really heats up. There's a lot of stuff that makes sense, like, why would you rape a woman and then let her be in a bathtub with you? But then, 70s film, most people didn't think about proper stories back then, you know, when it came to things like this. The simple guy who ends up getting strangled by the thing should never be able to lift him up. But, you know, and the guys at the end, so stupid. Why would you why would one of you put your hands up on the thing right by the propeller bit? And the other guy, why would you swim in and get an axe to the back? Yep, I spoiled the whole film. Don't care. You should have seen it by now, everybody. So overall, I'd probably say it'd have to be I Spit on Your Grave just for the guy getting his penis cut off in the bath, because that film, whenever I think of that film, I think of that. And that just makes me feel really bad. Now, If we skip forward generations to the remake of I Spit on Your Grave, and we think of the remake of Last House on the Left, just to complete this, I'd probably say the remake of I Spit on Your Grave is a big pile of crap. The CGI in that film ruined it. The acid bath and the bird pecking the person's eyes out, terrible. Last House on the Left, I did like the characters. I think it's Aaron Paul. He was all right in it. I like the other guy. I don't know his name, but I liked him, and I thought it was really well done, the remake of Last House on the Left. But the film is still nowhere as good as the original too. I won't count, but I'd count Last House on the Left remake better than the remake of I Spit on Your Grave. So I guess it's even scores technically if you put, like I Spit on Your Grave is the best back in the 70s, and back in 2000s you put Last House on the Left at the top. I hope that answers the question. I could go on more, but it'd take up probably about half an hour.
Do you like The Hills Have Eyes?
I like the original. I prefer the remake, to be honest.
I think it's the remake is the one I saw.
I prefer the remake of the first one. I know it sounds bad, but I don't. I think it's because there's more people in it. I like the town setting where he walks there and he sees all these people. I like that. That's what makes it better for me. Number 2 of the remake, I hated. I thought it was terrible. And number 2 of the original, I didn't like either.
Never saw the original one.
Horror fan alert. Horror fan alert. James Johnson's a horror fan.
Yes, I'm a super horror fan of movies that I have and like and enjoy.
What gets me, James? You know what gets me about this? What gets me about this, guys, is I'm not putting James down in any way, because what he likes. But I'm not even one of those people that just likes horror films. I watch all kinds of films. Yet people bring up horror films, and I can answer them in more detail than James can. He's a horror film fan. How disturbing is that?
Okay, then I got a question for you now. How would you make Doctor Who a horror show?
It already is, isn't it? With Peter Capaldi. With that horrific acting. It's true. I'm sorry, but it's true. He's just terrible. Peter Capaldi sucks.
If your choice was to, if Matt Smith became somebody else, who would you have liked it to have been?
Oh, hold on, we've got a question before we answer this. Cass asks, since you both like horror, who are some of your favourite screen queens? Or just horror actresses in general? Did you hear that, James?
What was the question?
I said, did you hear that? What is your favourite? Let me read it again. Since you both like horror, who are some of your fave screen queens, or just horror actresses in general?
Horror, yeah, horror in general.
Yeah, but I'm saying screen queens.
Well, yeah, no, I do like screen queens.
Yeah, but who are they? Who are your favourites?
Neve Campbell from the Scream series.
Screen queen?
I would say so. I don't know. Heather Langenkamp?
Okay.
Sigourney Weaver? Maybe not, I don't know. Let's see if I can think of another one. Well, she's starred in movies other than TV shows, so I'll say Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Okay.
That would be about it. Yours? Yeah.
I'll go more classical. Nobody can say about Jamie Lee Curtis to a degree. People say she's the best, but to me she isn't. But she has to go on the list for Halloween. Linda Blair, you know, Exorcist,
Yeah.
Savage Straits.
I've seen
Barber.
Exorcist movies with Nick, the three of them, on the Sky, and I still don't own any of them.
I can't believe you didn't say Sigourney Weaver.
Only from just the Alien movies, I believe she is. Yeah.
Do you know Ghostbusters is classified as a horror film?
Is it?
Yeah, classified. I always say her name wrong. I looked her up. Adriana Barbeau. She was in The Fog. And she was also in Swamp Thing. I always get her name wrong. Oh, Asia Argento. Dario Argento's daughter. Danielle Harris. How could you forget Danielle Harris?
Asia Vera's a good actress too. Do you not know her?
Oh,
Asia Vera.
who is that? Yeah, oh, you forgot your favourite, Catherine Isabel.
Yeah. You mean a Scream Queen?
Apparently, Sarah Michelle Gellar is classified as a screen queen for doing Scooby-Doo.
I would have thought of her more of a Scream Queen in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, Chloe Moretz is classified as one as well. Katie Cassidy. Oh dear, don't bring that in front of Gaz.
Katie Cassidy, I've not
Yeah,
seen.
well, I don't mind. The top of my list would probably be Asia Argento.
Has she been anything good that I should see?
Yeah, all the Gallagher films.
Okay.
I'd like to see you watch Gallagher film, but I don't think you'd be able to.
Where's that?
I think it'd be really complex for you, and that's not me being horrible. That's just because most of the story is all over the place, and you have to kind of keep track of it.
I've seen some Dario Argento. I like that.
Oh yeah, or what?
Demons 2.
Yeah, but have you seen Deep Red? And
No.
Demons is mostly from Lamberto Bava.
Mm-hmm.
Dario Argento, I think I didn't put on the first one, but he did on number 2.
All right.
I think he was a producer possibly on number 2. I think. Could be wrong, but I don't count it as his movies anyway.
Who's it doing in Keen?
Who?
Alex put a question in the Google app and says,
Oh, okay. He said Adrian King. He said Danielle Harris because you were missing these people out. Okay, yeah. I don't get how you can miss Danielle Harris.
who's this say? I find Peter Capaldi looks a bit like John Turturro.
He does a bit. What's this? Alex says, "Hey guys, are you and Gareth done forever?" I guess that's at you, James.
I don't know what to say to that. I still watch and enjoy his videos, but I don't know what else to say to that. I mean, I saw his latest video, but I haven't commented. I'm not going to. I did put a dislike, but that's about it. I'm not going to.
You put a dislike on his video?
Yeah, first ever dislike.
Oh, you evil bastard!
First ever dislike on any video whatsoever.
Oh really? And there was me thinking you were putting them on mine.
No,
No?
I put all likes on yours.
Then why don't they pop up on your like section in your video section?
I don't know.
Huh? 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 The case of the disliked videos. I will
Why isn't
find
there a
out.
playlist? Why isn't there a playlist for dislike videos?
I don't know. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
It's a bit odd, isn't it?
All right, so we answered Alex's question properly. You dislike my gas videos, but that's about it. You don't know what the future's going to hold.
Yeah, that's it.
That's basically it, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I know Gareth personally misses you a lot, you know. Obviously by his videos, you know. So, yeah, that one's stating your relationship together as well, you know. Oh, hold on. I've got to do something quickly. Since Gareth was brought up, I have to do this. He probably won't like me doing this, but I've got to do this. Hold on. This could be funny. Hold on.
Oh no. What's he doing?
I just want to say this is for funny purposes only. Alright? Alright, here we go. Ready? Go Team James! I mean, come on, you know, what a ridiculous thing. That's for, in case you're watching, Gareth, that's for funny purposes only. I'm not on Team James, I'm not on any team. I'm just mate.
That was only ever done by one user, and the user that did that, I don't even know who he is.
The Riker family.
Was it?
You know the Riker family, you reported him to YouTube.
Yeah, but it was under a different name, I think.
That was the Riker family.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Shit stirrer. That's what he is.
Maybe he changed his name, like changed his name to his proper name instead of the Vikel family.
What? Kosha Nosha! The guy's not German. When you hear his voice, he's not German.
I am German. I'm German. I just disguise my voice as a Bristolian. No.
You look like a Jew. You look like somebody being in a war camp, killing Jews. Bastard.
Ooh, we got more comments here, haven't we?
Fucking hell, that was really insulting. I apologise to everybody about that.
Who even
Who even is part of Team Jones? Well, I know Alex is a part of Team Jones because he just brought it up. So, well done, Alex, being a part of Team James. You're in there. You're now on the hit list. Oh, okay. What are the questions? Let's have a look. Let's move forward. No, we got no thingy.
Question time.
So only one person said Team James. I thought a whole load of people did.
No, it was the one person.
Well, because from Gareth's video, I thought he said a whole load of people did. I thought like he was getting it because he was getting it on all these videos.
No, it was on my videos that it was coming up on it. I recognise the name to be Riker family only.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I thought it was only Riker family because it was on one of the things I was on. Because he said something. Did he say something like Team James Gareth's a wanker or something?
That was one of them. That was on my video.
That was like I was like, okay, say the Team James bit, but you don't have to, you know,
Yeah.
personally attack someone. Thanks for watching this, Riker family. Keep up the good work. Yeah. No, I'm only joking about. I've got issues with no one.
Have you got any? Sorry.
Someone sent me a message saying Team Angel O'Sullivan. And do you know what I sent back? You sad bastard.
Has he ever spoke to you on Skype?
He don't talk to me anymore. He took me off of Facebook. He took me off of not Facebook. He took me off of Skype because he didn't like me talking about Katie Cassidy. Because Katie Cassidy is the perfect woman in the whole world. Guys, if you're watching this, she isn't. And change your name back to Gaz, because Angel O'Sullivan makes you sound like a twat. Alright?
What would make me sound like a twat if I changed my name to something weird?
Who the fuck asks to sound like to have their name changed so they sound like a twat? Who asked that? Buffy Johnson.
No, that wouldn't be.
Long Johnson.
I'll change my Skype to Buffy Johnson, and I'll change my DVD reviews to Mr. Buffy Johnson Reviews.
Angel O'Sullivan, the mystery man. Angel O'Sullivan. I don't know what's up with that guy, but he's seriously got some serious issues.
Do you know he's taken all his videos down?
He does that though. He's such a drama queen. He took down one of his to my contest and wanted to have more entries. When I get to my competition, all he kept doing was sending me messages going, "Oh, we're best friends, aren't we? We're good." And I was like, "Yeah, we're good. You're still not fucking winning."
If he changed his Skype name again, what do you think it'd become next?
What's that?
If he decides to change his Skype name again to something else O'Sullivan, what do you think it'd be?
Cunt O'Sullivan. Because that's what he is. Because he needs to grow up. Guys, if you're watching this, grow up, get some balls, and have a real man's name. Alright? Seriously. I hate these people online who think they can have these weird names. You know, have a real name. I mean, don't get me wrong, Last Avenger and that's not a silly name. That's just a screen name. But call yourself Angel O'Sullivan. It's just sad. You know? 89 Gunner, 89 was better. That's what you should call his new screen name. 69 Gunner, 69 Liquor.
Don't tell anyone, but my contest is fixed.
Don't tell anyone, but you just read it out. So now everybody knows.
I didn't say the name.
Ah, because I know who it says. It says Tash will win.
James, do you remember your workout vid? It's hilarious.
Oh, I remember that. What this? That was great. You know, I've got that downloaded, and sometimes I watch that.
Well, you've got it downloaded.
Yeah, it's my what do you call it? It's my screensaver. When I'm not on the thing, it pops up, and you go. And I'm like, yeah.
Do you want to screen share it?
No, I don't want to screen share it. Anybody who hasn't seen it, you got to look in James's videos.
To my past videos, there's a lot of them, but they're there.
And it's one of the most funniest and creepiest things you'll ever see.
What am I doing? I can't remember it.
I've never seen a guy have so much laughter while doing a workout.
What was I doing on it?
Well, you don't know what you were doing.
Yeah, it's been a while ago.
Push-ups, sit-ups, pulling the thing.
I was laughing while doing it.
Laughing like a crazed man. I don't even know why anyone would record themselves doing that. That was what inspired Brendan Mitchell's. Your video. You should ask him for royalties on all the money he makes in those videos. You should, because you inspired it.
Did I really?
Yeah. You did.
If you watch this chat in future, Brendan, of Wet Movie 1, I'm glad I inspired you.
Oh dear.
Well,
that made your day, didn't it?
Sorry?
That made your day. What's this? You should be renamed James Michelle Geller. Okay, yeah.
Well, I think she's already married. She's married to Freddie Prinze Jr.
So you need to be called James Michelle Freddie Prinze Jr. Geller.
Who said that?
Cass.
Yeah, but then I'll be called Mr. Geller.
I think. Do you still work out, James? That's what Last Avenger asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
I have a personal trainer that comes to my house now.
It comes for 10 minutes a week, doesn't it?
No, an hour.
I'm pretty about to start to do some workout videos. You know, like weight loss videos, and I'm going to do them really great. They're going to have me going like this, like ready. This one was going to start. Hey guys, I thought you want to join me on my workout video, so here we go. Ready? Okay, that's it for today. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.
Alex says, would I be able to join a chat soon, please?
Nope, you're not welcome. Trouble starter. Don't want you here. Actually, you should. You can be in the next one. I'm going to make one. It's going to be called Porn Chat Only, and then we can talk about porn movies with James. That'd be interesting.
You can call it Malc's Geeky-Chat Live with James and Alex, if you want.
Okay, fine. If you want to be in one soon, sure. Next week? Alex, you want to be in the one next week? If you want to be, we'll do it. We'll see how you go. We'll give you a trial basis, you know. See if you're qualified to be in one of the chats. After all, you haven't really done many, have you? You ain't been in any recently, so...
Actually, Malcolm is the new host of the Geeky-Chat now.
That means I control the decision. So that means if I want to, Alex, I can bring you in, and then just like James, boot you out. Yeah.
It's your power, Mike. It's your power. It's
Well,
power
I might invite you in, Alex, and boot James. Why not? I'm joking.
The power is in your hands.
That's what happened. But Alex, if you want to be in next week, okay. Okay, next week I'll invite you and James. All right?
Woo.
Yeah.
Please send me greetings live. Oh, we already read that.
Yeah. Yeah. Please send me greetings on live from my phone. Alright, he wants it again. Greetings to your mobile phone. Your phone is special and it's not an electrical device. It is alive and it is a part of human nature. You as the person are the device for the phone. So thank you to the dear phone and welcome to the chat.
I've got a story about a mobile phone.
Okay, then let's hear it. I bet it's really interesting. Let's hear it.
Not really. I have a mobile phone, but I've not been able to use it for a very long time.
How can you not know how to use a mobile phone?
Because I had a charger that broke. I've not been able to recharge it since.
So why didn't you buy a new charger?
I've been meaning to ever since it broken. I just haven't done so yet. So I've got a mobile phone that's got a battery. Just can't charge it up. But I need to get one to be able to start using it again, and I must do it soon.
Then buy one, and you can start texting all the women on the chats. Because you're the, you know what? You're the sex symbol of Malc's Geeky-Chat.
Ooh, me?
Yeah. And all the women want to text you, like Cass, Kelly, if she's around watching.
So
Lost Avenger. Lost Avenger wants to send you messages going, hey James, what you wearing? You know. So, Alex wants to text.
I'm a sex symbol and you're the hunk of YouTube.
I'm the hunk of YouTube and you're the sex symbol who inspired Brendan Mitchell.
Top 5 favourite foreign film directors.
It's going to be great. I want James to answer this.
I'll give you one, Alex, and that is Dario Argento. And
I haven't watched any of his movies.
Lamberto Bava.
Oh, what fucking sellout. You okay, come on then. Dario Argento favourite movie and don't talk demons. Come on. You want to talk about one of my hero directors? You do it. Go on.
Oh, I forgot the titles of them.
Because he's one of his top favourite, everybody. Come
Okay,
on.
you better go. I can't say.
No, I'm letting you do it. Come on, Dario Argento.
Yeah.
You put yourself in this situation, James. You've got to name one.
Eyes of no, cats of no, no is it cat of nine tails.
Cat o' Nine Tails.
Yeah.
And what happened in it? Okay, so basically you named Dario Argento because of demons, even though he was just a slight part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Lamberto Bava films, other than demons.
Um, Dinner of the Vampire.
What else? Have you seen Dinner with a Vampire?
No, but it's one I want to buy
How can you name it if you haven't seen it?
because I know it's one of the ones I want to buy.
Oh, alright, I'll name them. Dario Argento is number 1. Lucio Fulci. Umberto Lenzi. Yeah. Ruggiero, I can never say his name right. The guy who did Cannibal Holocaust. I can never say his name right. And 5th, I'd have to go with... Oh, Sammo Hung. He directed a lot of martial arts films.
Yeah.
I could probably do a better list if I really sat down and saw my movies. Oh, Mario Bava. The father of Lamberto Bava was a lot better.
You're a great fan of ninja films. Do you like the Three Ninjas?
What, the kids' film?
Is it a kids' film?
The Three Ninjas. You mean the Three Ninjas is in the 3 kids who are ninjas?
Yeah.
You know what? I love the first one. After that, I don't mind them, but I think it's Magic Man in the one with Hulk Hogan. That one's just dreadful.
What the remake?
It's what remake?
I thought Three Ninjas had a remake.
All I know is that there's like 4 or 5 films.
Oh, right.
There could have been a remake. I don't know, but I remember enjoying. I think the first couple. Now after that, it just got sick because they weren't ninjas anymore. They were ninjas, but the others weren't. They were just fighting like Karate Kids.
Alex says
Hasn't
James
seen
hasn't seen
Alex says James hasn't seen it. LOL.
it. If you mean it as in Stephen King's It, yes, I have. I'm kidding.
Oh.
You got any new ones on YouTube?
No, I've got no more comments. I just want to take this time to just say a couple of things. So, you know, as people know, me and James have done kind of the Geeky-Chats, Kenny's channel, my channel, for nearly a year. Our first chat, I think, started in April or March. I think it's March last year. And I have to be honest with people, it's actually one of those things that is really, really strange because you go from not wanting to do it to being invited and you get through it and it can become quite a rush after a while. And I have to admit, I'm glad that I still do them with James. You know, and in case people wonder, I'm not being horrible to James. I'm just messing about with him when I say things like name the director and that. Because, you know, it's funny. You know, me and James bring out funny sides in each other. I think that the problem with a lot of things on YouTube is people like to shitster. People like to try and upset people, and I think sadly along the way, people have lost friends. People have thinking from, you know, when the Geeky-Chat started, it became a really nice thing, and it was fun, and there was quite a few people involved. Yeah, Alex was one of them. And I think what happens is over time, I think you realise when people are still going to be there, and not, you know, from people either being upset and hurt, or people just having personal grievances with people. And I think that's sad because every single person that's ever been in the chats has brought their own dynamic to it, even if they were boring or crap, or if they just didn't feel it. You know, they still had things. Like, for instance, a good example of somebody who brought a different dynamic to the chat, and I'm not saying that person was boring, I'm just bringing this in a different section, is Chris from Film Game Junkies. He's a great guy, and in the chat he was very quiet, but he brought a lot to the table. Without him, that chat wouldn't have been as good. Same thing with the chats that had Tashin. They wouldn't have been the same as they had Irvin, because everybody brings in a different dynamic to a chat. So I think a year has almost gone by, and I think it's amazing that the two people that started the chat are still doing them. You know, and I think it's an amazing accomplishment that James and me are still doing the chats, considering everything that's gone on. You know. So I'd like to thank everybody for who's watched from the beginning and watched for ages. I'd like to thank them all right now for watching, and I'd like to say thanks for sticking with us, and hopefully the chats will continue with your support and with guests in the future. So thanks for watching, guys, and that's all I wanted to say for that minute.
And I'll be doing special ones like birthday bash and occasional specials.
What do you love about Galileo films so much? You're joking, Alex. You're joking. I love everything. I love Italian movies, the women of Italia, and what the fuck am I saying? Galileo films are like, because they're like horror / murder mystery, and I like that because I've always liked shows like Taggart and stuff like that where you see the kills. I've always liked that. And I just love the essence. I love the filming. I love the colours. I love the artistic view of an Italian Galileo film. And it just amazes me. Every time I watch one, I can't help but love that film. There's certain ones in the things that are pretty bad. But I don't know if you've watched many, Alex, because I think you've watched like Deep Red and stuff. Hopefully. I think you have. I can't remember. Deep Red was one of the first Galileo films I ever watched, and it was the film that started me off collecting them. Right now, I've got about 130 of them. You know, most of them you can only get pirated.
There's a good amount now of one director movie, like series.
What are you on about?
For like a director of Galileo or whatever, it's a good collection of films from that.
What, you're saying the director's name's Galileo? Are you saying Galileo is a director? Are you saying Galileo's a director? You muppet. Fucking hell. Galileo is the genre.
Oh!
Fucking hell. Galileo's the genre. It's not a Oh dear.
I thought Galileo was a director.
Oh no.
So it's a genre.
There we go. This is quite an interesting question from Last Avenger. What are my thoughts on Suspiria? This is a great question. Suspiria is one of those films that Dario Argento made, I think it was in the 70s. Yeah, it was. I think. Yeah. If you want to watch a film which is beautifully done, Suspiria and Inferno are those two films. They're both in the same trilogy, the Mother's trilogy, along with Mother of Tears, which you avoid at all costs. If you really enjoy Suspiria, and if you haven't watched Inferno, you buy Inferno and watch that as well. Mother of Tears, if you don't want to ruin the movies, you know, because it is a trilogy, never watch that one. But go back to Suspiria. Suspiria is a really, really beautiful film. There's a lot of red and a lot of pink, and there's all these beautiful colours, and it's at a school. I think it's a musical school, I think, or is it a ballet school? Either way, you know, they kill her in the movie because it's supernatural mother trilogy. It's witches and it's a witch story. It's one of those films where if you want an artistic film, you watch that film. But I think a lot of people class it as a great film. But the problem is, if you want to see it, you're going to probably have to wait for a proper Blu-ray release. Because there are Blu-ray releases of it, but none of them are done properly. And to fully experience the film, you need to have it in the right way it's meant to be. And I think it's Blue Underground or Synapse, they're doing it. And they're supposed to be doing it properly. So if I was you, I'd wait till that comes out, wait for that to go down a bit, give it a watch. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to ruin the film because there's a lot to it. It's not one of my favourites, but it is a really, really beautiful film. You watch it and you're just amazed by the lighting, the camera work. Everything in that film is beautiful. You know, the women, the story, the thing, and to know that beauty, that beautiful atmosphere has got something darker lurking beneath is a really cool thing to watch. So yeah, I'd recommend it, but I'd recommend watching it when it's got a proper Blu-ray but isn't messed up. Because in England they've got a cheap ass Blu-ray which I own, and even though it looks good, it's not the way it's meant to be done, and it's the same with all the other countries. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Alex. Suspiria is better than the shitty artsy-fartsy films of today. It will make you. It will let you see what real filmmaking is as well.
I've heard of Suspiria, and there's some pretty good hard box releases of that.
Yeah, there is. It's a beautiful film. It's one of those films you need to check out. Best watched in a cinema. Last Avenger. If you can see that in a cinema, you'll love it even more. And if I was you, if you don't end up watching Suspiria, watch Inferno, because even though they're part of a trilogy, they connect, but they don't connect, if you get what I mean. Separate stories, but they're combined, if you get what I mean.
When you say about camera work,
yeah. James,
are there any YouTubers' camera work you like?
What? What's this?
Like when I do my vlogs, do you like my camera work?
Well, yeah, I like your camera work, considering it's completely different, because your camera works with a little camera, and the camera work in the movie is like millions of dollars and pounds, and I like your camera work. There's everybody on YouTube could do a lot better camera work for their videos. Like I said before, I could. It's just a matter of having the money, the time, and the assets available to do it. You know? But yeah, I think they're fine. I think they're alright. As long as you don't do them at night, they're not bad. When you do the videos at night, you can barely see anything.
My first overview part was done at night, but I'm going to do the rest of them in the day.
Oh, well, if I was you, I wouldn't upload it. I'd redo it.
I can't really do this.
You want people to see your collection, you're going to have to redo it in the daylight.
It's got quite a good light on it, though, because this was in a different shelf.
Alright, it's up to you, but I'm just saying, if you want people to see your collection, probably maybe talk to you about it, they've got to be able to see the names on the titles. Whether you tell them or not, they still like seeing them.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
James, you can't compare your camera work to cinematography. Aha. Yes, that's true, but you know, this is James. You know? This is James, the Jimbo Sausage. I reckon James, if he could create a movie, I reckon he'd probably get a Golden Globe.
Oh, thank you.
I reckon you could, because I reckon your movie would be so nuts, but people would go, this is a magical film, and they'd love it. Because some of the most bizarre films, like done by madmen, get Golden Globes and stuff.
My film would actually be called Bonkers Laughing Man.
Bonkers Laughing. I actually like that title. That's actually quite a catchy title. Bonkers Laughing Man.
Because I just got an absolutely weird laugh, and I'm absolutely utterly proud of it.
Cass said, thanks to you guys for doing the chats. You're welcome, Cass. Cass says, who's the better actor, Robert De Niro or Al Pacino?
Cappuccino?
Al Pacino. Okay, James, you go first.
Oh, dear. Al Pacino, who else?
Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah, Robert De Niro for what was that film I saw him in? Cape Fear, and also Meet the Fockers.
Hey, Pete, how you doing? Pete says, hi guys, seems I popped in just as you were finishing talking about Suspiria. Well, a beautifully and haunting film that is. Too right, it's one of the most beautiful. So I've said before, it's one of those films where you want to talk about, but you can't because you don't want to spoil it too much. I could talk about the other stuff, but when you're in a chat, most people don't want to hear who you are, mate. About, details. So you'd pick Robert De Niro?
Yeah.
And what was that?
For his acting in Cape Fear, the remake.
That's actually a good one. I like Al Pacino, I like Robert De Niro, but I have to count them both for a couple of films. So Righteous Kill Together, which was horrendous, with Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent. That film was horrendous. They were both in The Heat together, and that was quite a good movie. A lot of people like that movie. I don't like it as much as most people do. Now, The Godfather Part 2, I really like. Number 2 is my favourite. And I have to admit, I followed Robert De Niro more than I have Al Pacino. I think it's because Robert De Niro's been in a lot more films that I'd watch, like Showtime, Grudge Match, which was awful. I don't like Grudge Match. What else was he in? He was in a lot of other stuff. Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Casino, Mean Streets, so forth. I always preferred Harvey Keitel over both of them, but Harvey Keitel never really went as well as they did, sadly. So, yeah, Robert De Niro is probably my favourite. But I do like Al Pacino in a lot of things I see him in, like Insomnia and stuff.
Have you seen the sequel to Dumb and Dumber yet?
What, Dumb and Dumber 2?
Mm.
No, I don't. You know what? I saw the trailer for it and I was like, it's going to be terrible. It's like two old fogies trying to get their fame again from a film that they did in the 90s. I don't like films like that because I always think, well, they didn't do it back then, why are they doing it now? Because it's cash in and it's not going to work.
Do you like Jim Carrey?
I do. I liked him in the 90s when his humour mattered. Now it doesn't. His humour, people have moved on, they've evolved from it.
I recently looked on Blu-ray.com, and I'm gonna sometime soon pick up the Mask movie on Blu-ray.
Nice. It's Cameron's first film.
I went on to Amazon UK, the UK version. They're asking for about £30 on there for the English one.
Why?
And I don't know, because it's a sought-after title, I guess. But on Blu-ray.com for the American one, it's region 3, so I'm going to go for that one, where it's quite cheaper.
That's a bit weird, that. I would have thought... So when I got it in England, it was a £5 in Game Station.
All right.
Last Avenger says, I'm surprised Arrow Video has not released Suspiria on Blu-ray yet. And Arrow has released most of Dario's films on Blu-ray. Yeah, I have to admit, I was surprised when they didn't release Four Flies on Grey Velvet and Shameless released it, because I thought that was going to be in their catalogue as well. And where's Trauma from Arrow? And where's... I mean, Sleepless and Card Player were in there on DVD, and they should have been on Blu-ray if you ask me, because there are Blu-rays of them, hard box Blu-rays actually. In fact, they're actually on eBay UK because I remember buying them, and there was only 69 of them available. But I don't get why Arrow went, because Arrow went from being quite a really good label back in the day when it first started. Had some good gaos, some good horror aspects, and all this. And now it seems to be that it's mostly a brand that just brings out all the company, sorry, but just brings out anything they can. You know, I mean, I'm glad they're bringing out Blood and Black Lace, because that's one of my favourite Mario Barbara films. I'm glad that's coming out. I'm glad they're releasing Island of Death as well, because I love that film. I'm watching that DVD and loving it. But I just expect more from them, you know. And the problem is, Arrow used to be my favourite company, my favourite label, and now they've kind of gone down. I mean, they've got a lot of good films coming out in their catalogue, but I never thought they'd have things like Runaway Train and stuff like that in there. You know, and Pit Stop.
There's any good Shout Factories coming out. Haven't kept up with their releases lately.
The Mask is epic. Get it with Dumb and Dumber double pack. There you go, James. You can get the double pack, the Mask and the Dumb and Dumber together.
Mm-hmm.
You got Shout Factory coming out. Haven't kept up with their releases lately. James, what do you think? Is there any good coming out? I know they're releasing Mad Max 1 and Escape from New York, which I think is pointless. I know people want collector's editions of them, but it's like they're already out on Blu-ray. Give us something else. I know they've recently released the Japanese, the original Japanese version of Power Rangers, which is quite cool. Dog Soldiers, I think, is coming out soon as well.
Been coming past questions.
I don't know if Count Dracula's out yet, or Count Blackula, I should say. I really want to get that.
Well, that's not the Bram Stoker one.
No, that's not the Bram Stoker one. It's the black exploitation movies, which I really want to buy because I've never seen them. I've always wanted to watch them. Because I wanted to buy Mask of it at one point. Four Flies is my favourite from Argento's Animal Trilogy. It won't surprise me if I ever obtain the rights for the UK branch of Suspiria or maybe Second Sight. Oh, okay. That's interesting though, Pete. I would like Suspiria to get a proper Blu-ray release, and apparently it is going to in America. Because, like I said, if it needs to be done properly, the English one isn't done very well. And they need to get a better company that does that. But saying that, it's like most companies nowadays, like Shout Factory, some of their releases have really bad audio, like body bags. And Arrow, even though they're all right, I mean, I can imagine Second Sight doing it. You know, that's when they get the Basket Case trilogy from Blu-ray.
Right.
I think of that. Buy that next. Buy that next, and you get 3 movies for £4 each. It's 12 quid. Buy that, and you've got 3 movies at £4 each. It's bargain. And it's a still book. You know.
Shameless are releasing
this is going in the next couple of months. Again, it's one of those. This is one of. Do you know? I've never ever seen that film. I've never seen it. I think you can buy it over here. I'm having a quick look up quickly because is it the one with Ursula Andress in it? Because I think it is. If I say that one, let's have a look. Where are we? I could be wrong. I was going to originally buy the triple pack with the DVD in, and it had 3 titles in it, which I cannot remember now. I always go brain dead when it's important. No, I get it wrong. It's it's one of those films. I got the Los Angeles from the bloody title. Excuse me, stupid. I'm always thinking of other films. Yeah, it's one of those films I've always wanted to buy, but I've never wanted to pay $24.99 for, right? And I want to pick them up, but I want to get them at reasonable prices. You know, to me, $24.99 for a DVD is crazy. You know, because DVDs nowadays, as much as I still collect them, I still think they should be a little bit cheaper.
How cheaper?
You know, I don't mind paying $15. You know, if a Blu-ray's 25, the DVD should be 15. By rights, I think they should all be 10, but I don't mind paying 15 for a movie I really want. So,
What was the last DVD you bought?
what's that?
What was the last DVD you bought?
Hell's Kitchen, the complete series.
Okay.
I'm wondering, do you know if Shameless releasing it on Blu-ray?
Are they?
That's what I'm asking. Because if it was on Blu-ray, I'd buy it. I'd buy it from England if it was on Blu-ray. I doubt they will, but if they did, that'd be quite good. So I'd rather have a Blu-ray of a title and pay a bit more. You know?
Shameless are releasing the Sisters of... Oh, I read that already.
Let's have a look. You're going to have to come off soon, aren't we?
Yeah. Nearly 11.
Let's have a look.
It's been another fun night, though. Thank you to everybody who's been watching.
Yeah, it annoys me when some films get multiple releases and there's so many that haven't even had a DVD release. Yeah, like Scream for Help. I want Scream for Help on DVD or Blu-ray. Give it to me.
That good one?
Yeah, it's one of the most. It was in my top 10 I want on Blu-ray video, but you watched. Remember, you said you liked my #1 pick.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's what annoys me as well, Cass. There's so many DVDs, there's so many films that you can only still buy on VHS, which irritates me. You know? I don't want to have to get them on VHS if there's DVDs and Blu-rays available.
Alex asks, do you like The Hand That Rocked the Cradle? I do, Alex. I do. I've seen it a few times, and I like the role of Ernie Hudson in it.
I think it will be DVD only from what I've gathered. Fingers crossed it's uncut. I sure hope it is, because how can you watch a film that's cut? I hate cut films. I'll go in that in another chat. If you're watching, Pete, I'll go into it more. Why I hate that, which is obvious, really, but you know what I mean. Thanks for all the great chats, guys. Today's has been very interesting. Oh, thanks, Alex. Well, you'll be here next week, wouldn't you? So it'd be nice having you in there.
Have you seen that movie, Malcolm? The Hand That Rocked the Hand That
Rocked. It was one of my mum's favourite films, and I love that film. I love the glass bit. I love the bit where the glass comes down and everything.
Yeah.
It's a great film. Again, it's one of those films about obsession. And I love films like Fatal Attraction and stuff. I love that film. I love Fatal Attraction. Don't know why, but I've always had a real thing for that film. And, I mean, what would you say about it? If you had to talk about it, what would you say?
The Hand That Rocked the Cradle?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but,
I know it's on Blu-ray over here because I want to buy the Blu-ray.
yeah.
And I haven't watched it in like 15 years.
Honestly, all I remember about it is just that Ernie Hudson was playing a handyman guy. That's all I basically remember of the film.
I played it in I watched it in like 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember it being really disturbingly good. But not disturbing in a disturbing way, but disturbingly good in a kind of... see, this is the problem. Have you seen the Babadook US packaging? I have. And I need to pick it up.
Alright, film.
I need to buy it. I need to buy it. I need to buy the Babadook.
Sorry, what? Oh, I don't know.
I think we have to end up now. My mum is asking for me.
Your mum's wanting you to go, is she?
Yeah. Well, I got up earlier this morning, so.
Alright, well, we better go then. So, yeah, do you want to say goodbye for yourself?
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for another fun-filled chat and your comments and questions as usual. Next week, Alex will be joining us in the chat, as Malcolm has said as well. So that should be a fun one. And yeah, it's been really enjoyable tonight, giving our thoughts on different films and different things, showing off my Doctor Who stuff at the beginning. And just a whole fun-filled night again. So until next time, I'll be back. And until then, take care, guys. Over to you, the host.
Okay, well, guys, thanks for watching. It was nice seeing Mondo here, Pete. Hopefully you'll be able to make it to some more in the future, and because your comments are really interesting, and I'd like to thank you for that. Thanks, Last Avenger. Thanks, Cass. Thanks, Susie. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Kevin Revere. And was there anyone else? Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, there was. Thanks, Paul. Who else is there? Is there anyone else? I like thanking everybody because we don't get that many calls. So I like thanking them. So yeah, that's it. So thanks everybody. Join us next week where we'll be having Alex Trinder joining in. That should be interesting and cool. And James will be here again next week. And until then, have a good day. Enjoy yourselves and have a good week. And thanks for watching.
Malcolm's Monday chat with Tash. What's it called again? Movie Magic and Gaming Gurus.
Yeah, that's right, actually. Oh, and in case anybody's wondering and they don't know, tomorrow Tasha's got a chat on her channel with her friend Donna.
All right.
So if you're interested and you want to watch or something, you feel free to ask comments if you're free. If you want it.
That'd be good. You've got to be on it.
What's that?
Are you on it as well?
At the moment I'm commenting from what I know.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, I'll probably be over there and Tash will be running the chat. So before I keep mumbling on even more, thanks for watching, guys. Take care and see you all next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.